Hey, Chato. Has been a while, indeed. Maybe, I don't know, maybe you could help me problem solve one issue since you're here. Looks like I'm 5 seconds behind the stream, which is pretty good. That's not bad. That's not the best I've had, but it's not bad. So 5 second delay. The hype train is close. What the hell is a hype train? $15 months. Nice. I don't have my my OBS set up to accept. Well, actually, I don't know about that. Let me check something. Yeah, I don't have it set up right now. I'll just have to do it later. Word up, guys. I don't have my OBS set up to play the overlays and whatever the hell I had before. I reformatted my computer, like multiple times, and I thought I copied over all my program file stuff. I didn't, so none of my stuff saved. So I just kind of recreated this whole thing, just whatever on the fly. I did have an issue with the computer making noise, and it sounded like it was. I'm not really sure what it was, but it was like a high pitched screeching here and there, and I don't know why it was doing that. But reformatting it and then kind of changing a couple of tweaks on it. First, getting the right firmware, I think, did the trick. So now it's now it's working. Now it's working all right. Streaming on YouTube as well, because I haven't streamed on YouTube in ages. We'll see how it goes. So I got a problem here. Actually, here, and I'll just kind of play through. So here we are at the hub, right? If you guys could see that fairly well. Here we are, and so you could use any of these pods, right? You can't use them until you speak to the body cloner, so you talk to her. This is going to come out weird because this is a blank character. This is just like a null character, and so okay, clone sounds good. And so as soon as you hit the yeah, I'm sure, that's when a flag is thrown. But all of them are thrown occupied, and I'm only looking to have one of them occupied. The appear at, for some reason, isn't working. I could teleport to location, or I could appear at position, but I can't appear at a target. Whatchamacallit, target item for some reason. So the cloning works, this is a new human player because this was just a rando dummy character that wasn't used. So the cloning works. If you talk to her again, she'll say, "Ah, sorry, but you're the clone." Right? So you're identified as the clone. But now the reason that I wanted to use the same pod is for multiplayer. So not just anybody can. So if it belongs to a user, I didn't want them to steal other people's clones or original characters, because right now I think it's set up where you can do that. So you can go up to a different one, and it'll use anybody's basically. So, and here it is. And so the levels stay the same. This one's, sorry, but you're already a clone, or you already have a clone. Nice try though. This is for the original person, so they don't keep cloning your character. So you store your character in the pod for the time being, and I tested it. It works with everybody. Yeah, what the issue is ownership. I want the player that's a user. I want them to own their pod and whatever characters inside of it. As of right now, anybody, any user, they could make a clone. Actually, and I don't even know if that's true. I haven't tested it multiplayer. I should test it with my son's laptop. Um, Yeah, so that's what I did. Set an object flag on the pod. Exactly. And that's what happened is all these that whatever thing is used sets a flag. However, all of them get occupied. All of them flag up, which that's what I'm trying to solve is the whole thing for some reason. So I have my database of machines and the flags, and so here's if I could. Can you guys see that okay, or do I need to zoom in? I don't know. I probably have to zoom in there. How about that? I'm not really sure if that's translating very well on your screen. It might look garbled. It looks a little weird on mine. Anyways, so here's what happens. When character uses an item, a clone machine database, and the flag is grabbed. The clone is grabbed from that database. The original character is grabbed because when you go through the clone process, this is what happens. So this is the changeover right here. This works. I'm not going to mess with it because it works. This is the change back. It works. I'm not going to mess with it. Here's the cloner device. So when the proc clone character happens, I have my cloners, right? In the thing. Here is this particular set of code here. It what it does is it decides who you are, and I've tried that too. I've had a different flag as well, and it just sets them all. It sets. I've had occupied 1, 2, 3, 4 on each of those, and they just all get set as 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. If use template ID equals the first one, tag owner pod one. All right, so I'll just kind of break this down. Here's what works so far. This, when you hit OK, a couple of things happen. The first thing that happens is your character is chosen to clone. So if you're a lizard pops up. If you're undead, an undead pops up. Human, human, dwarf, dwarf, male, female too. So that's the other thing is there's two different sexes. All right, so both of those that works. I just have to adjust a couple of things because for some reason appear at doesn't work where appear at position does, which is strange to me. All right, so you got the original character. You got the clone, and so I started. This is where the original character and the clone is set. This is where those databases are. And then I go to the DB, choose port clone pod. Now this is all like I try to break it down to have more like expanded view, like something that okay, break down the code, see where things are going wrong, that kind of thing. So all this information, the clone and the cloner, which is the cloner machine, gets stored in a new database. The cloner machine string flag, it grabs the flag, object get flag, the cloner with the string is a 0. Then we go to port clone pods. So this is where the actual cloning happens. The database is stored again with the clone and the cloner. We don't need the flag yet. So, and then so here is where I broke it down. Okay, so I also have this counter, the count. This I thought, well, maybe I could break it down by count. You know, if the number equals 4, then set object set flag string with the flag. You know, on this clone machine 1, and that's that, right? And be done with it. And then integer subtract down to 3. You know, and this should only happen when the clone character happens, but for some reason it goes through literally every single one of these, and there is not a call for this to happen every single time. So yeah, I'm not really sure why it does that, but it has different variations for, you know, if it's 2 then this happens, if it's 1 then this happens, and if it's 0 it's a null, then or nope, nothing happens. And so when this happens, you got the DB user owns pod. This is where the user flag gets set. Like now they own this, and they only own this. Yeah, and now maybe what I'm doing is really, really. Oh yeah, and this is where I set the, so if a character used item, and the cloner is not the clone machine, it doesn't equal the clone machine does not equal the user own cloner, then this is not my pod. Now this works too. I actually don't need this object flag. I put it there because I don't know why. To see if this text would display, and it does. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck at this point. And oh, the reason I put the flag there is so if I didn't have this object get flag, it would just clone the people, and they would say, and it would say this is not my pod, because they need to first not be occupied for the hey, this isn't my pod to work. Okay, your question is, it does all the equal 1 or 2 or 3. It does every single one of them. So 1, 2, it does every single one. Yeah, and all of them are different cloning machines. Yeah. So you're looking at the line 1 of Proc. This part works. This is where you grab your race. It's the second part, the choose the clone stuff that has a fit. And this is it right here. This is all it is right here. And every single one of them, for some reason, activates. And a database, I have databases, and I'm not sure why. I don't know why they're not firing up just like this one is, because that's what I do with random weather. If database this, then this happens, right? So I just want one of them to be activated. So what I want is just one to be picked and then occupied, flagged as occupied. And eventually you'll see an actual clone there. And I could adjust that right now so you could see what's going on. And that's eventual. But right now, it's occupying all four. It's flagging all four at the same time. So I just want one for one character, one and one. And then the rest are unoccupied. And then so those unoccupied ones, you go up to it and you try to use it and say, whoa, that's not mine. Correct. Correct. Another one will appear in the second pod. In order to pull a single item from a database at a time, you need a relational key. Is that lingo? I don't. I could. I could make 4 dialogue instances. Yeah, I don't want to. What I want to figure, and this is way too much. Too much. I know I'm missing something. This isn't. Here is. You remember here? I'll show you the example here. What's what port? This was the script that I used. Remember that jail part where if you commit a crime in at the what's port, you get walked over, and then you get teleported to one cell and one cell only. Not all of them, just one cell. It chooses the one cell, and boom, you go to that one. And the next guy gets, goes to the next cell. And I literally copied just that. And this is it right here. This is it right here. This is all. This is it. This is all I used. Just the door. The door has a flag. Is it set? No. Then teleport the player to the cage, and that's that. Sorry. I have to text my wife really quick. And this works. So I'm really surprised that uh, the other doesn't. You know, this is literally, yeah. And this is the cage thing. So like they would teleport to a cage. What do you mean by relational key, Retro? So I don't like this. I don't like how this is worded. I don't like this at all. I am not worded but scripted. I went off the deep end and just like, okay, let's try everything kind of thing. And I don't like it at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. Not all of it, just most of it. because that doesn't work. So I'm going to get rid of the noops. Those don't matter. Does the cell use numbers too? On what port? No. All occupied. All the same flags. Different, I mean, obviously different, names, of course, but no. As far as flags go, it's all the same flag. And no, it doesn't use the numbers. This is it. This is literally the code right here for that. This is it. It's just a simple proc, just like that. So yeah, it was kind of baffling. I spent like 4 hours, like fiddling around. Like, what the hell? Why isn't it just pick one pod? That's all I want. Yeah, let me delete most of this stuff first here. Let's go back to this. After dialogue, sure. So after object, this is it. So after object flag set, then you go to proc clone character. This is after dialogue happens. This part right here fires up. And then you go to the proc clone character. This proc happens right here. They grab the cloner machines. They get the race, the player, the race, the tag of the clone. If the race equals the tag, then I put the clone and the cloner in a database, the clone in a database as the clone, and the original character as the player. This is important for so you store that character, the original OGs. So that tag is tagged on the character. It chooses a cloner. I don't know, item GUID. I don't know if it picks all of them, but maybe that's the problem. And I actually didn't have this in there. Yeah, you think it picks all of them? I mean, certainly I can get rid of that piece of code. Yeah, because they all exist. Tag one, tag two. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay. So and each machine is unique, is what you're saying. So like, um, so here's the thing. Okay, let's do this. Instead of having this database, because this is unnecessary. Actually, no, it is necessary because we need to store a. Okay, here we go. Here, I think I know what you're getting at. I think I understand. So cloner 1, cloner 2, cloner 3, cloner 4, flag. One, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and that's what I was trying to do with the subtract. That's what I was going with the integer. I literally, if the number equals 4 of the cloner count, then it would literally pick clone or machine 1. This database, I tried that. That did not work. The different tags didn't work. They all set they all set regardless of tag differences. I wonder if this is silly. This is going to be stupid. I mean, I don't I don't believe that that would work. But it might. So here's what I don't need anymore. I don't need this database anymore because it's already defined here, the flag and everything. And I guess we could probably do the same thing here. This is just kind of running through okay, the cloner and the flag is 0. Okay, cool. Uh, Maybe I could add another one here. I don't know. It just kind of transfers through, you know? So the character use item, it doesn't set the tag. I see what you're getting at, but the tag is set long before the character's used item. I'm trying to set the item for somebody while they're in speech. Otherwise, I don't know. I don't know what might happen. I don't know. Yeah. So it's during the speech. There's the midpoint of speech. That's where all this stuff. Yeah. So a flag is set on the user. Okay. Boom. You have now a occupied pod where a clone appears inside of. You just didn't see that happen yet because I have to adjust something. And then you go to that pod. And if you go to a blank pod, if you go to a blank pod, then it's supposed to fire up and say, "Whoa, this isn't my pod. Not allowed to use this one." You go to your pod only, the pod that you own. So here's another thing. So now you have the cloner flag, all this. Okay, cool. I don't need this. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this. Or I'm just going to... edit that out. Nope. As well as this integer. Don't need that. Don't need that. So then we are going to set this flag. Object set flag. I don't need a dialog instance. It works just fine. And then it puts them into an ownership database. This is where I use the appear at thing. So once they're in here, they are supposed to appear. So they're technically there. They're just, you can't see them. I could very easily do this. Actually, let's do that. Let's just literally do this. Let's just define everything. We don't need to, but let's just do it anyway. That was going to be a problem. Did you see that? That was going to be a huge problem. Okay. And let's say get position. Where is it? Character? Nope. Nope. So character create at position. While it's really good, because you can create it from a template ID. Liam, that's way too loud for me. Can you sit in the living room or something? You could listen to that, but you can't. I can't concentrate and talk through this while you're in here. So you have to do it in the living room, please. Thanks, bud. Or you could be here and be quiet, but either way. So this one, it creates a character from a template, which is really, really nice, but it's not global. And that was a really easy way to do it, is just created it and boom, you already have a guy, but it just wasn't global. And that's why I created off stage, not off stage, but off map somewhere hidden, just like 12 guys that are all different races and all that stuff. You can get position of the cloner. X, Y, and Z. X, Y, Z. There's a dude mowing the lawn or something, or weed whacking or some crap. I can't. Right outside my window. What a day. Get position, and then character at appear at position. What's this custom? XYZ animation event. Oh, okay. So these are like different out of sight, custom out of sight, to object. But we just want to do this one at appear at a position because that one works. You want to appear at XYZ. Play spawn, yes, and then string event. It's the same thing. It's really nice. And then this is where the transformation appears. So the clone gets teleported to you. I guess I could do that. And then the clone gets teleported to you, it gets teleported to the thing, and then it copies you, and then that's that. Oh, and I guess I could set the flag here too, unless I already set it. Cloner flag. Nope, I already set it. Set it early on. And that was the other thing is I tried, okay, well maybe I'm not setting it fast enough. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, that's right. What's that noise, Liam? Liam? What was that beeping? Beeping? The beeping? Did you hear any beeping? Oh, okay. Maybe that's all it needed is that flag. I don't know. Let's build it. Cheers. Oh, yeah, whoops. Clone machine count. Yeah, this isn't used. Let's just get rid of it for now. Success. Perfect. So the other thing that I'm really happy with, aside from this occupied thing, is example. You're level 3 or 4, right? And you come into here. Let's first off see if all this works. Clone sounds good. Continue. It's right after this. After I hit yes, I'm sure that's when we should see one of these hit occupy. We're going to see them all occupy because that's how it goes when you're in a band. Yep, all of them get occupied. Crap. All right, and then so what happens is he appears on the first one and then you don't see it and then he goes through each one of these and then finally appears here. So he goes brrp, he just appears. But that's how it is. That's what's supposed to happen. So you're supposed to see an occupied one, that's where you go. And then that's where you do the exchange. So he's level 3, level 4, and boom, you exchange. Where's my guy at? Oh, and he, that's funny. He appears way over here for some reason. I don't know why. He's offset, but that's not good. That's not right. He's not supposed to leave a level 4. Crap. What happened? Christ almighty. Now they're level 4 and crap. I may have screwed around with the whoops. Something happened. Hold on. It never ends. Handing maze. Why are they suddenly gaining levels? That's not... That wasn't supposed to happen. This may have been the issue here, but I don't know. Yeah, and that's what I did. So that's what I was doing is Oh, or do you mean I think I understand what you're saying. Okay. Yeah, instead of having it here down here on the count, it's up here. It's the if and then that database master. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Okay. Let me fix I got to close the door. Oof. All right, let's see what you got. Could not render file. Oh. What? Text? Why did you text? Okay, you have player, mystic starting chest, temp starting chest, and not DV starting chest. Okay. Yeah, it assigns everybody with all the chests. Um, it goes one by one and does it all. Yeah, exactly. Now I got to fix the issue with what I got to unscrew what I just screwed up. Essentially. With the level thing, which should have freaking worked just fine. I think it was the flag. I don't know now. Crap. How did that fail all of a sudden? It was working just fine. It was working just fine. It may have been the flag. No. So that's another thing is um um I specifically want a character to have only one clone. They can clone them, they can go back, that kind of thing. Let me see if that was it because I didn't even think the test out. Oh yeah, maybe they need a you know maybe I could test out the level thing. I didn't even test that part when I changed that tag, the flag that is on the thing. Alright, so when you use it, it's all good. Let me see here. Okay, occupied, there we go. And then she teleports all the way to the end. Cool. I'm gonna level her up. Let's see what happens. Oh, and he's... What the hell? He's a dude now. At least he's level 1. But something happened. Something's going on. It's not equating the things. But at least it's getting that right thing. But they're the wrong freaking characters are appearing. What did I have here that I didn't before? I think it was the flag. Somehow I changed the flag. And it all went to hell. And I don't know why. Let's get back to normalcy here. Since it didn't work, I'm going to get rid of all these stupid flags because that didn't work. So I'll just get rid of it all. Let me go back to original stuff. And I think in this one I had that, so it'd set the flag on the cloner, yabba yabba, and then the flag. Did I add this? I don't remember if I added it. I think I did. Just want to make sure that all that is back to normal. Hey, Sad. The save load mod wasn't what you think it was. That was a character transfer for, you have to do it outside the game. I don't think it worked inside the game. At least I didn't see that in the anything. And I also don't want to depend on other people's mods. I would like to create my own thing. Because that's not what I'm about. I don't really want to use other people's crap. I thought you would know that by now. Because I don't understand their code and their process, and I don't want to deal with it. Yeah. No third parties. I don't want to steal or use anything that somebody else. Especially for something like this. This is tight control. I want to have tight control on this one. And how I do it. Oh. Well, alright. What did I miss? Eh? Oh. Meh? Oh. Yeah. That's another reason I don't want to have Lua because does that mean that other people would have to get Lua or some sort of mod to read Lua? I don't know. I don't know about it. I don't know much about it. I really yep, there they go. All occupied. Good, good. Okay. Fantastic. There they are. New human player. Okay, well that's good. At least that happens. But here's the other thing. This shouldn't be happening. Ifan Ben Mez. So I'm glad I made a backup of literally the whole thing on Discord, and this was from October 4th. Okay. Let's go with the backup. All right, this is the original. This is what it was. Just like this. And this is working. Nice save. Enigmaze. I am working on an add-on. It's working as far as. Oops. I'm glad that didn't die on me. It's working as far as the clones get cloned out with the names and all that stuff. The characters are fine. There is no weirdness that we just experienced there, as at least to my knowledge. And we're gonna test that out just now here. Why is it working? We'll see. Yeah. We'll see that. So let's make sure it works too. Clone sounds good. Excellent. Yeah, I'm sure. Okie dokie. She appears and then goes all the way over here, which means that she's occupied. And Losi still stays, but she's level 4. That's not. That's not good. That's not what we agreed on here, buddies. Oh wait, hold on. Hold on. Let's not panic, everyone. Oh no, that stays the same. Where's the no XP? Why? How are they getting it? How are they getting XP all of a sudden? Yeah, no, I had it working so it didn't do that. I had it so there was no level, and that the reason for that is you make a clone at level 1, you go off and do your adventures, and if you want to go back to we'll go back to I don't know, the original game. You start out at level 1. You go back to your character who is at level 1 and does not level up with you, or to your clone. But for some reason, what the hell happened? It was working. It was working just fine. Then I had to go and mess with something. I don't know how far back it'll go, to be honest. Let's just let's see. Yeah, it didn't go very far. Oh, well, I guess it did. It got back all the way to the numbers. It got all the way back to the numbers. Got all the way back to that. I'm summoning hoes. Too many hoes. So I mean, this works too, which is surprising. All right, let's okay. Since we're on the numbers thing, she a hoe. Since we're on the numbers, well, let's build this. Let's see what happens with this. Ugh, God. Oh, I guess this didn't. What happened here? Did I delete that part? Nah. Oh, I must have. Yeah, I did. Machine count. No, it's right there. Okay, it's just right there. I had it, yeah. Somewhere in the script it said summon hose. I don't think I, I don't think I had that. But, not a bad idea. I was talking to my son and I was like, there's not enough advertisements in the game. Like, there's not enough ads because ads are so annoying. And he's like, yeah. And I thought, wow, what'd be kind of funny is to have ads inside the mod where like people are like trying to peddle their shit. All right, clone sounds great, excellent. Yeah, sure. Occupido, okay. Oh, this is the one that doesn't work. Okay, so you go over here and you get your guy. It's a no-name avatar for some reason. Oh, it's a no-name avatar. Let's see if we level up to 3. We get him back, and he's level 1. Okay, so this works, right? As far as we could tell. He's level 3. Okay. Ah, sorry. Okay, that doesn't... And then, sorry. Okay. I could do that, yeah. That's not a bad idea. I wonder why the beast though. Was that beast initially? Did you guys see that? I'm gonna reload. Reopen this. You know what I should do is just restart the engine because I feel like I just need a clean restart on the engine. Like yeah. Are you sick of the boring old crap? Here's one. Yeah, that'd be funny. You like use like a sign and it just plays a movie. Um, or like you could drink a potion and you start seeing visions and it's just an ad. That'd be hilarious. All right, we have Ifen Ben Mezd. All right, let's test by using. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Good, which is that's accurate. Nothing's supposed to happen. A clone sounds good. Yeah, I'm sure all of them get occupied. Shucks. Nobody appears because we haven't done the code for that. Okay, Ifen Ben Mezd is now it's yeah. So let's go to 4. Okay, he's at 1. Still works, but here's the problem: is you go to a blank one and he just goes, he uses whatever. I have you in my mod where I tell them to play your mod, and if you agree, the game gives. That's hilarious. All right, let me reload again because I'd like to see what's going on with something else. I think maybe what might have happened is we'll see what happens. All right, let's do this again. It's Ifen again. Okay, I'm gonna level him up before talking to the lady. Little lady friend here. Clone sounds good. I'm sure. Occupied. All right, we're level 3, and the new guy is level 1. Okay, perfect. So that works. And I warned them ahead of time. I say, hey, by the way, you're gonna be, you're gonna be your base stat. Okay, so you need to plan ahead. All right, so that's cool. So the body swap works. Perfect. The item use works. Perfect. I'm going to leave that alone. Back to the clone device. This works. Is there a catch on the use item cloner? Nope. There's no, it has a object get flag. So if the clone machine is occupied, then they could use it. And then it gets a flag on the clone itself. If you are cloned, if you are a clone, you could use the machine. This is for body swap back, by the way. This only works if you're a clone. If you are the original character is not a clone. You get tagged as not a clone. No, I only want them to use the occupied one. The occupied is by the clone. It's occupied by the clone. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. What's up? You're so creepy.
That's what I strive for.
Oh, wow. There is one that states that. As a matter of fact, when it isn't occupied, it does nothing. So that's why I went to the clone machine prior to talking to the lady, and when you click on it, it does nothing. It doesn't do anything. It's null. These only fire up if you're a clone and the machine is occupied. It gets position of the clone, teleport position to the new thing. All that stuff works. Character move to position. So this is where you do that exchange. And this is also where I can okay. I like Chato's idea where we define a thing. And then we're just gonna do that. We're gonna, instead of having the clone machine thing here, we're going to reduce the number of the new integer thing here instead. So the pods themselves. Let's see if that works. And I don't have to have this, really. It's just the number that we're inserting. Oh, actually, I think I have to have these defined as something. Yeah, it's these I don't have to define. So I'll just keep these open-ended like this. Okay, and then like so, new number. Three, two, one. And then there's the null.
Daddy, are you still?
I'm streaming, see? This whole thing is going. Yeah. Still talking with my buddies.
Okay, bye.
What do you want? Don't be so sad at me.
Jeez. Still streaming, I would talk to you.
What do you want to talk about?
I can't. Well, since you're streaming.
Okay, bye. He wanted to talk about, let's see, what is he on? He is on, oh, he watched a video on sleep paralysis. So he wanted to give me some facts about sleep paralysis and maybe even, not even facts, just more questions about sleep paralysis. Cool. He's so worried about it all of a sudden. Yeah, everybody's had that. He's like, I'm afraid to get it. I'm like, well, it's not like a disease or anything. Oh, whoops. I should probably do it to everything, huh? I should probably, like, actually do that to literally all these databases. I don't know what I was thinking. That thought maybe magically it would work. You think it's alien abduction? Don't eat Burger King? I mean, I've had sleep paralysis, and I figured out you could actually control your breathing while you're, sleep paralyzed. And so what I did was send an SOS signal through my breathing, you know, and my wife would jar me awake. I'd be like, "Oh, thanks." And I mean, I was conscious. I knew what I was doing, and so if you have somebody to shake you, because that's all you need to get out of it is just somebody to shake you a little bit. So yeah, I realized this in my head as I was paralyzed. I was like, I think I can control my breathing. Oh my god, I can. Just all you need. All right, again, we're gonna go test the pod. Nothing happens. Good. Level up to 4. Talk to her. Clone sounds good. Continue. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, damn it. All occupied. And that's great. And level 1, Sibyl. And that's it. So you notice she's all squatting and stuff. So Sibyl has um she has her script on. So she's going back to her initial script of sneaking and like trying to assassinate somebody. So that's what that is, if you notice that. So there you go. Body swapped back. I am I'm so like I don't know. I yelled out, "Where's your eyes?" If you sleep, you die while under it. So if you fall back asleep while you're in sleep paralysis, you die. Well, that's a comfortable way to die. I'm just saying. It's a good way out. How is that confirmed? Yeah, I died. You know? Can't be confirmed. So Chato, your way didn't work. Ah, God. Oh, my God. Do you see why it didn't work? Because it's then here too. Boom. It's setting it. So yeah, if this happens, but you're resetting it here, and then if this happens, yeah, of course it's gonna go shoot this one up. So that didn't happen. So it didn't happen that way. That's not good. Huh. So what you're saying is DB master count. Let's go with that. Uh, 1 second timer. Yeah, but what do I put in there? I've had an idea. I'm gonna get rid of shit. I've had an idea. I've had an idea. My first idea is to get rid of all this crap. My second idea is just to die. I think I'm just gonna die. I give up. No, I got an idea. This is the... Well, this is it here. Okay. I've had an idea. I have an idea. I have an idea. Damn it, I had it and I lost it. No, this isn't. No, this isn't at all. Did I not explain this? I thought I did. I thought I did. Sorry, this is an add-on. This is a really small add-on. It's the port hub. Adventure hub. And so it's just an add-on. You get this added on, and when you go into the main game, you can decide, you know what, I don't want to play the main game yet. I'm going to take this boat to this hub that connects all other, if they so choose, if people so choose, but other adventures. And all the modders have to do is create their own add-on with this as their dependency, and just place a guy in there that says, all right, come on down. And that add-on that they make for this add-on would have all the dependencies required for their mod, right, if they have any dependencies. So that way, the only way that they can play their mod is to literally subscribe to everything they have as well. But anyways, it's seamless like that. I want it to be integrated so people can travel with their character. They don't have to make a whole new character every time they play it. They can just, boom, make their character and just have it go all the way through everything that they have. Yeah. Sorry about that. But I had an idea, and I forgot it now. Thanks a lot. Got it. think we got it, fellas. I don't think so. No, I did not post the missing files yet. I want to get this straightened out and then I'll post it. I want to update this first. Update flag 0 number. Okay, we're good. Okay, this kind of just, I don't even know what this is for, really. This isn't necessary, to be honest. So this is what I'll do. For now, if in case it doesn't work, I'll just do this. Okay. And I'll put this bad boy somewhere in here. It's Dima time. Clone machine has a number. If number equals 4, then bam, occupied. Number equals 3, boom, occupied. Number equals that, occupied. If yada yada equals that, occupied. And of course, if number equals 0, noop, and then the owner's yabba yabba. And that's where they start appearing. Now, the problem with that one was we had the XYZ part that wasn't working too well, right? Because we were doing appear at, and we need to do position. Maybe custom. String animation event. No, we want not the angle, not the angle. Place spawn object. No, I don't know. See, these don't sound. No, it's this one definitely. Get position of the cloner. Oh. Well, okay. Well, there you go. There you go. And it would appear there. And you know what? This isn't where we want to do the integer subtract. We want to do the integer subtract down here. So when we do the thing here, we're going to put the new number in somewhere, right? Oh, I don't even, yeah. Well, okay, yeah. Okay. We want to do it here somewhere, right? Now, where we grab where are we going to grab the number from? The user owns pods. Down here, we're going to put the new number. Not even that. Nope, we're just not even going to do that. We're just going to put the number in here. Actually, it's, yeah, we got to carry it over throughout the whole thing. Am I right? Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Okay. Number. Number. I think we're closer. Guys. And user owns pods. Nothing happens there. Okay, we get our number. I just want to, yeah, okay. So, and then user owns pods. Number, if the number, we get the new number, we add the 1, or we subtract the 1, sorry. So we delete that number from our cloner machine flag, and then we actually don't even need to have these. All we need is that number, because the number is what determines all these guys. Okay, the new number is set. So when somebody speaks again, and an object gets the flag, oops, clone character fires up again. Proc clone character fires up. Proc clone character does its thing. Gets placed in the database. The clone pods gets placed in the database, the clone and the cloner. And then they start going off of where they need to be. And as a matter of fact, I think the cloner should have, you know, everything that's in there as well. Possibly, right? Object set flag. Yabba yabba. Oh, actually, no, this doesn't belong here. Right? No, this doesn't belong there. All right, let's have see how many errors I got. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Unexpected, huh? Of course it is. Of course it is. It's because it's not closed. Yo. Okay, okay, okay. What else do we have? Yep. It's all good. Oh, more stuff. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. Oof. Oh, yeah, that's probably a good, that's a good point. Good point here. Good point. Who else? Which other one do I? Uh-huh. Gotta update all of these now that, oh, what? User own, what? Wait, which parameter? Parameter 1 is unbound? Why does it, fine, I'll bind it. Jeez, Louise. Flag. Okay, failed. Who failed? What failed? Clone machine flag. Number, do we need the number here? Probably not. This is character used item. This is not my pod. Perfect. Yeah. Okay, we got more errors. In conflict with parameter 1. Who? Huh? Conflict with function definition. Parameter 1 mismatch. GUI expected GUI string expected item GUID. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's an item GUID, dude. Then do the item. There. Database, but being checked by an alias type, make sure you're not putting. Who is? What are you talking about? User owned pods. What's going on here? I'm not putting alias type stuff. Character, item, string, integer, flag. Okay, we got 5, right? I've had this before, and I don't remember what I did to fix it. Parameter 1. Check but never failed. User owns pod. What are you talking about? Like, it knows what the hell this is. I don't understand why it's confused. Expecting got GUID string. How did it get a GUID string? Clone machine. Oh, it got this. It got this little guy. Okay. Well then, I guess do that. Maybe. Fill it in, man. Fill in whatever you want. No? Doesn't like that either, huh? Now it's unbound there. Oh, whoops. Didn't mean to do that. What was I doing? It's talking about parameter 2 now being right? Is that what it was saying? Parameter 2 is something and something, unbound variable. Okay, well, now it's bound. So build it. Character, item, string. Use your own pods. Okay, character, item, string. But I got a number that's integer. User owns pods. Oh, probably right here. Duh. Nope. We got more. How many do we have? I thought there was only 2 entries. Nope, we got a lot. Alright, which one is here? Which one is this one? Owns pods. Character, item, string, number. Item, string, number. Item, string, number. Item, string, number. Item, character, item, string, number. Character, item, string, number. And character, item, string, number. Who's still with me? I can never get an accurate read on who's watching, who's not watching, who cares, and who does. Oh, build success, thank God. I think Retro may have fallen asleep. It's very boring, it's dry. I told you. I promised dry. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here's the game crashing code. Nothing worked there. Good. Okay. I'm gonna level them up just as a test. Clone sounds good. Continue. Yeah, I'm sure. Ah, all occupied. Damn it. Why? And my dude is gone. My guy. Not only did it not work, it just totally screwed everything up. Dang. All right, so that failed miserably. Okay. Okay. Whew. Yep. I think it has something to do with this part right here. But it shouldn't. That shouldn't have that all this is just an appearance thing. It's just appear at position, that's it. And you know, I thought that when you had these individual things like this, it would update just the individual things. And I don't understand why it doesn't. Because it's at the end game right here that I think it happens, and then something goes wrong. I mean, it goes so wrong that even the switch, the actual body swap, goes wrong. So I don't understand that. I don't understand why it happens like that. Hmm. I'm going to consolidate it back into one line. So I don't know why I do that. I should start at the bottom where I don't want this stuff. Let's go over here. No, let's go Yeah, that's actually fine. Let's go over here. Boom. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. And then this is the consolidated stuff. Okay. Probably don't have everything defined. That's okay. We'll see. Yeah, of course. We got the player. Got the player here. We got the clone. We got the cloner. We got the flag. We got the number from the cloning machine. We got everything on the user owns pod. That's I don't know. If this works, I'll be really pissed. If it doesn't work, I'll be really pissed. I'll be pissed either way. This is the only problem that I have. I had one cloner, you know, and I was like, maybe I'll just have the one cloner. And then I was like, you know what if there's multiple people? What if they want to play, you know, and they want to clone their stuff and that kind of thing. So, no, I'll go as I am. I got to level up first. All right, and all occupied. Damn it. At least I'm... Oh, and now I'm level 3 again. How in the hell is it doing that? Why is it doing that? I don't understand. Yeah, this is yep, this is definitely the part where you can lose gravitas. You can definitely go crazy on this shit. With this shit. Right. Control Z, I guess. Back to the drawing board. Back to working. Is that it? I really don't know. Yeah. And so like you could say like player 1, player 2, player 3, player 4, that kind of thing, and it would still set them all. Ah, this has been a problem for a couple days. I just haven't streamed it. But I got to stop anyways because it's late and still can't figure it out. I got to go to the bathroom and stuff. So I don't know, man. Let's make sure this is still working at some capacity. Oh yeah, now there's errors. Okay, so we didn't go all the way back. Oh, for some reason, it doesn't undo anything in the init section. It just undoes things in the knowledge base. But also, things are messed up. Which one is it? Clone machine. Which one? Which one? Database checked but never defined. Where? Have a good night. And I as well am checking out almost here. I'm almost done redefining all this crap. And what sucks is I'll be like dreaming about it. I'll be thinking about it, right? And um, I'll wake up and be like, okay, this is it. I think this is the solution. And I'll boot it up, do the solution, and it'll just like ruin everything. Well, it's like the worst. Ah, crap. Oh yeah, great. Okay. What the heck? Parameter 2 unknown. Clone machine. What? What did I do? Why did it get replaced with everything? Did I do that? Oh, I did do that. That's probably how it's going to work. I'm going to wake up and boom, something's going to happen. I don't know. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one I forgot. There you go. Now what? Huh? Illegal relationship. Not all operands are grounded. Why not? Cloner. Oh, whoops. There we go. Okay. I hope that this is still the original script that works. Dang. I didn't make a backup of it. I wish I did, now that I think about it. Oh well. That's what I get. Okay, let's level her up. Yep. Man. Okay, she's back to level 1. That's good. And, yep, sorry you're a clone. That's good. All the flags are getting thrown up. Very nice. Okay. I mean, maybe what I should do is look at... play this multiplayer, right? And with another multiplayer character, just try to use one of these and see if it's... because the reason for this all is to, you know... Well, of course it's not gonna... Yeah. Well, what's going on with her? She's having a cow over there. Back to her script. These are all getting occupied, right? So maybe I could just find a way to unoccupy these if they don't have, you know, somebody attached. But it looks like all of them have her attached to it. That's the thing, is she's attached to all of them. That's why they're occupied. That's why the flag is going up. I think that's what it is. I think that's why it's happening. You feel me? And I just realized maybe it's also because this flag is being set on every single one of the pods. And maybe it needs to be set at the very end when you go to the owner part and it collects all the flags. Now, another thing I could do is set the flag. Well, okay, we'll see. We'll see what happens here. Another thing I could do is instead of character appear at here, it's upon use. But then every time they use it, that's what I don't want to do, is every time they use it, it's going to appear some clone. And that's what I was trying to avoid. When they use it, I want the switch to happen, not an appearance of a clone. I don't want the machines activated. I don't know. What do you mean extra step after the using the machines after the dialogue? Why did you go to the extra step of using the machines after the dialogue? Well, you choose a machine, or I guess you choose the. I guess I could just choose a machine and they automatically walk to it, right? If that's what you're getting at. Yeah, exactly. The dialogue kind of explains it, and it just opens it up because if people just start using the machine, I don't know. I have my thing. Yeah, I could, and I think I did. I did. That's how it started out. Is I cloned them right after the dialogue. Yeah, and I could do that where if it's player one, if user, I think the IDs is like user is equal to one or user two, three, four, something like that, and I could just distribute them that way. But I don't want to do the switch out through dialogue. I want to be able to use the machine so you could just switch it out, boom, bam. You know what I mean? And I guess I could still do that. Oops. Let me level up first because I want to make sure that part works. Nope, still not occupied. But at least the level stayed. Okay. But yeah, you're right. I guess I could get user ID, right? Is that what that is? I think the user ID is 1. I think it's just 124. Turn off the automated dialogue that says occupied. Well, it's occupied for each flag that's set. So if all of them are firing, then all of them are getting occupied. That's what that is. The string is it's grabbing from the thing. Only one should be occupied. It's just all it is just um, grabbing from the database which ones are occupied. And I don't know why all of them are occupied. Because the non-occupied ones you shouldn't be able to use. Which that works. I've had that working. Oops. But I'll think through this. I'll think through it some more and see how I want to do it. What if I don't set a flag? What if I just don't set the flag on the cloner? You know? What if I just don't set it? No flag is set. Let's see how that works. I really gotta pee. My kidneys are starting to hurt. Use it again, and this is not my pod. So this is what happens when it's not your pod, right? So none of these are set. Ah, yeah. Okay, I gotta go pee. I'm done for today. I am out of here. I'm gonna keep thinking about this. Something's going on.